the Fulgarium, a group of treasure hunters is standing at the lip of the pit that was uncovered in the Profundal Zone. I'm not going to go into the Profundal Zone. That's not important for our purposes here, except to say that you were all standing around the perimeter of this pit in the ground. And I will tell you some free information. It is a short hop down to a landing in the pit where there are a set of stairs that immediately start going down into this space. Your goal, you are the first group going into the pit to see what's down here, hopefully treasure. So, if there's nothing else, I just need to know what order you're all going in, and we will continue.
I'll
Uh,
I'll go first. You all should get behind me. I do believe I am the biggest.
yeah. Revel goes right after, I guess.
So you have Basso, we have Revel. Who's after Revel?
I'll go next.
Brother Fionn, and then
Or
Beha.
actually, I can hold up the bag.
Abeha?
I
Good
guess
for you.
Beha would be third then.
As you get down, it's like I said, a short hop to this little landing. Essentially, these stairs are located inside a shaft that is going quite deep into the earth. The shaft itself, you can see through it. It is, you have to imagine a sort of like lattice or web like cage structure, essentially, that is around the stairs. And the stairs spiral down. And so it's a very narrow, tight passage. And basically, if anything happens in this shaft, in this stairwell, only if two characters are next to each other can they help each other, essentially, right? So that's one thing to be mindful of. And so, Bazo, you are going down the stairs. You have the set goal of safely descending the stairs at this time. And so you're pressing forward in pursuit of your goal. What do you do?
I think I've got is the stairs are along. Ooh, excuse me, frog in my throat. The stairs are along like a wall.
It's like a cage. It's like a lattice cage. So you
Okay,
can see out, but and you
can
can,
get out. Yeah.
yeah, you can't get out exactly.
All right. I think I'm holding one hand on the side of the cage to keep my balance as we go down the stairs. And I think I want to keep an eye out outside the cage for anything that might like is this cage meant to keep things in or keep things out?
That's a
And
great
that's what I'm
question.
looking for.
The question is asked, and the hunt roll is therefore happening. You have one die for asking that question. Do you have any skills or equipment that would help you get that second die?
I'm skilled in metals and crafting, and I assume this cage is made out of metal.
Oh, I see. So, like, is there something structurally about it that might tell you
Yeah,
something? Yeah, I like that. Go ahead and make a two die hunt roll.
that's a 3.
That's a three. The journey, it's long. This the stairs go down really, really far. There will be no quickly rushing back up to the surface for you, I fear. Does anyone have a light source? Eventually, there won't be enough ambient light from up top to where you'll be able to see your way. I just need someone to have a torch or a candle or something similar.
I can spend a an inventory slot on a candle
Perfect.
or a
That will give you
candlestick or whatever.
a candle will give you enough light to for everyone to kind of see your steps as you go so you're able to watch your step and maybe to see a little bit outside this cage structure. I will tell you, Bazo, that this subterranean space that you're going down into, it's so big that the light doesn't even reach to the other side of wherever it is. Not even like there's nothing. It just disappears, swallowed by blackness. I will also tell you that periodically you feel just a slight shudder, a slight shaking on the shaft cage that the stairs are in. Who's next in line? Revel,
Me.
what are you doing as you slowly make your way down the stairs?
Can't see anything much with the light. I think I'm observing like the walls, trying to see like has someone else been here lately or not? Have any other kind of life forms walked around?
Yeah, you might be able to tell something from the steps themselves. Maybe there's not much to see on around you apart from just the cage and empty blackness beyond it. But certainly, I like the question. Do you have a skill or a piece of equipment?
Um, yeah, no, balance, coordination, precision, not very relevant.
Give me a single die
No,
then.
my class in the dark is not very good either. So, so just a hunt roll with one die, right?
Indeed.
I won.
Not great.
Not great. At least I had 0 hunt tokens to lose.
Who's in the very far rear? It's Brother Fion, right?
That would be me.
Brother Fion, because of the sort of narrow, tight nature of the stairway, and because it spirals a lot, you're not able to be very close to each other. You're all kind of spread out a little bit, still within voice distance, but you can't really reach people that easily. I will tell you, Brother Fion, if you happen to look up, you will see. Is it a moon staring at you?
Mm,
Is it two moons staring at you?
yeah.
It was daytime when you came down into the stairs, and surely not that much time has passed. And then you see the moons blink, and you realize that these are eyes.
Jason, I want you to know that this is my favorite module and I love what you're doing to me.
You're not the one in any danger. The
Hmm.
one, the eyes, the creature to whom these eyes belong, is climbing quite deftly and nimbly this cage, so much so that only occasionally Basso feels a shudder.
So is it outside the cage or is it
It's
behind us coming
outside the
down?
cage.
Oh, that's much better than the thing I thought was happening.
You see it. The bigger problem is for Revel because the thing's arms are down where Revel is.
Uh-huh.
And while this webbing, this cage is not, what the gaps are not enough to easily get out of it, this thing is able to jam its hand inside the gaps. Indeed, Revel, you see enormous fingers, each the size of tree trunks, pushing through the gaps. It's almost like the hand has no cartilage. It has no, it's almost, not I want to say gelatinous, that's overstating the case. But this hand is very much squeezing in and reaching in to grab you, Revel. This is a risk roll. You have the text of the risk roll in front of you in the character keeper, I believe. If you go to the reference sheet, please take us through the risk roll right now.
Okay. So I need to say what I hope will happen, and I hope I'll be able to dodge or avoid being hit by the fingers. And yeah, and be able to warn the others about what's going on
Indeed. Keep going.
and what could go wrong.
This thing will grab you and eat you.
Yes, that looks like something that could go wrong. Okay.
Any other contributions?
So
I,
it's trying to reach through the grate.
mhm.
It can actually squeeze its hand through the grate. Yes, it's
Right.
like it's
So
like
rather than eating him, it will simply pull him through the thing like Swiss, like through a sieve.
Oh, just like just pull you apart.
Yeah, just shred him.
That's even worse, I feel like.
You asked.
None of that's what's we love it. Any other contributions?
I know this creature, and those are the two things I could think of what this creature can do.
Okay.
Oh wait, I've got another one.
Maybe save it for a devil's bargain. Keep going, Rebel.
Okay, so now I think balance could be useful here for the dodging.
I'll take that. Yeah, I like
While
it. Yeah.
so that's one die. Devil's bargain. Anyone?
I'll keep it easy and say no matter what, you lose one piece of equipment.
No matter what, it's gonna slip its equally elastic tongue through those through the thing and just give you like a little taste. Just get a little tasty. Just
Two offers on the table.
Yeah, that's all I got. I was gonna do tasting as well.
Okay, I'm willing to lose some kind of equipment, I guess. Yeah, I'll take that one. So that's
Two light. I think one dark you have to do as well.
Oh, one dark too. Okay,
Two light, one dark.
that was a 5 light.
5 light. The complication is I'm going to choose the equipment. If you don't want that to be the case, you need to either roll again by adding a dark die or invite either, I guess it would be Basso or Obeha to help you because they're closest.
I'll let you pick it. I'm only emotionally attached to one of them, so hopefully that won't be the one.
I shall take a look in a moment. You otherwise, you have control of the scene. How do you escape?
Yeah, I think as soon as Revel sees the giant fingers come in, he just like jumps and like jumps back and manages to keep his balance as it starts rattling around. He does see that something has fallen away, but he doesn't really know what. And he just yells at everyone like, "We're under attack!"
Indeed. I am curious what everyone else is doing right now. Once you realize what's going on, you'll very quickly be aware of this Titanic. I mean, you have to imagine it's sort of like, I mean, it's hard to tell in the darkness as such, but I imagine it like a Titanic-sized golem, right? That's kind of like what its deal is.
I bring out my big warhammer, but it's so big, it's awkward in this small space that I can't really. I'm just holding it and waiting for an opportunity that probably won't come to hit it on its fingers.
I think Obeha is like hitting the ground the stairs very awkwardly, trying to get as low and down as possible, trying to like pretend I'm a rock.
Indeed. Brother Fionn, what are you doing?
I think I am just trying to put my entire quarterback body into like shoving everyone, like just ramming everyone down these stairs as quickly as not like ramming, but like just pushing it. Like let's go, let's go, let's go.
You're like hustling them down the stairs. Yeah, I think that's good. Yeah, I will tell you that the thing does sort of like withdraw and continues climbing down the cage shaft, climbs down, and then just sort of, well, presumably disappears into the darkness somewhere. We don't know where. But you all can catch your breath and you're okay for the time being. Let's see what you accidentally dropped or left behind, Brother Fionn. You're on page 3.
No, Revel.
Or Rebel, sorry. Page 3. No, that's wrong. No, it is right. CO. I'm going to say in the tussle, you dropped and smashed your spyglass.
That's okay. I can live with that.
You can eventually make it to the bottom of the stairs. That cycle is complete. The stairs deposit you in a large chamber. Out of character, we know it's called the Fulgarium. I don't think your characters have any sense of what it's called, and it's not super important for our purposes. The way I would describe it to you, you have to imagine a ziggurat, but like inverted and upside down. And so, let me just clip a picture of it so you have a sense of what I'm talking about. I'll drop this in chat. The stairs deposit you in this space. There are 3 tiers all around you, and there are towering calcite statues. Well, not towering, they're taller than you, they're big. Towering calcite statues at every level. You will have seen them as you were coming down, right? There are 3 levels with more statues on each level. There is a large hole in the center of the room, and there is a passageway which, as you're entering, kind of goes off to I guess that would be the east. You can kind of see it in the picture there. You can indeed be there in that space. Catch your breath. Make sure you have everything that you need. The scene is yours.
Is everyone okay? Did anyone lose a limb?
Nope. All
Got all my limbs.
All at one place. What piece?
Well, it can't easily get into the cage. So if we warn people to stay away from the edges, warn people that it's out there.
To be fair,
Perhaps.
those fingers are pretty scary.
Might end up that there's nothing down here worth the threat.
Well, probably anything that was worth a threat may have been eaten by said creature, but it's a very quiet thing.
There has to be something alive down here in order for it to survive.
Need treat? Yes, need treat. And it's big. It probably needs treat a lot.
Mhm.
Well, let's carry on. Keep our eyes peeled.
Yeah.
I'll go first.
Where are you going?
Is the only direction down that one?
There's a hole in the ground as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm not going to go into a hole in the ground.
Technically, we are already doing that.
Yeah, but that's a big hole. This one looks like a little hole.
You do have a sequel inside the Fulgarium, which is, speaking of your questions, to discover all the exits.
Oh, okay.
With all these statues all about, is there like any sort of rhyme or reason to them? Like, are they sort of like representative of like rulers past or like important figures, that sort of thing?
I like that. You've asked the question. You can go ahead and make a hunt roll.
Uh, I am very good with symbols, so like I can tell like very common like sort of historical things of like this is denoting like a person of this rank, that sort of thing.
Oh, good. I like that. That's pretty good. Yeah, make a 2 die hunt roll.
A six.
Nice. Take your hunt token. I will tell you that there are 3 tiers of statues. Um, you're you can tell you have enough light from the candle to see that the lower tier of statues has they have like markings on their chests, and the markings are all identical. You would need a brighter light source to see if there are similar markings on the higher levels of statues. The markings are not in a language that you recognize. Brother Fionn, what are you doing right now?
I hmm. I'd like to just kind of poke around around the bases um, of the statues, look for things that look like they might move, look around, like peek behind in the little spaces between them and the walls.
I like that.
Anything they might be trying to distract us from.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Make a hunt roll.
Okay. Ooh. Uh, and I'm just trying to see if I have any. I don't think I do have a skill for this, but check. Um, no, not really. Ooh, I encountered something terrible.
What was the number?
2.
Hmm. I'll come back to you in a moment. Basso, what are you doing?
Okay.
I think it's pretty clear that even though saying, "Oh, I'll go first," nobody is really listening to Basso, which is Basso's used to that, so that's fine. I think I am going to peer down the hole. I'm going to sort of crawl over to it on my stomach and
Mhm.
look down just kind of carefully because I'm afraid something's going to fly up into my face.
Go ahead and make a hunt roll. Do you have questions to ask as you're looking down there?
I want to know this hole, is it big enough for it's big enough for a person?
Yes, I'd say it's about yeah, it's about maybe like 8 to 10 feet square.
8 to 10 feet square. Okay. I think yeah, I have a skill in crafting, so I can get an idea of what a hole in the ground is crafted for, what purpose it would solve. Is this supposed to be for draining?
Mm,
Is this supposed to be for
mm,
traveling?
yeah, that's good. Go ahead.
2.
Hmm. We are up to 2 encounter something terribles. Um, Revel, what are you doing right now?
Yeah, so I was also thinking of checking the hole, but so Revel has some dice. I think he'll try to drop and hear how long it takes to try to figure out more or less like I mean even try to hear if it ever hits down, right? Like how deep is this thing?
The hole, you mean?
Yeah, the
Mm,
hole. Yeah.
that's good. Um, I'll give that to you for free, since we're kind of like coasting off of Basso's roll here on the whole. Yeah, it drops. You could guess it's maybe like 20 feet down.
Mhm.
You hear a little
Okay.
plink plink. Not too far. Hard fall with rope would be better. So let's talk about Obeha and Brother Fion. So these statues, Obeha, you're trying to look at the symbols on them, or you notice the symbols on them. Brother Fion, you're kind of looking for things they might be hiding, which is these are both very good ideas. I will tell you, Brother Fion, that on the far like westerly side of the chamber, there is in front of one of the statues 2 shallow but prominent grooves in the ground, and not made on purpose. It looks like they've been worn away from something rubbing against those two spots repeatedly.
Sorry, where did you say those are?
In front of one of the statues on the western side.
I see.
So it's unclear where these grooves came from, but they were not put there on purpose. It's almost as if like if something sat there or moved across it many, many times, it would wear the stone down. That makes sense. That's one thing you'll notice. Another thing you'll notice is that you could climb up to the next tier if you wanted to. It's only about 9 feet up, maybe a little higher, but a good jump would certainly get you up to the next level. And I think because you got a 2, I'm going to say that you maybe test the proposition. Whether you actually get up there or not is not important, because immediately the 2 statues closest to you animate, grab you, and hurl you to the ground to prevent you from jumping up. Obeha, you're in a similar situation. You are maybe stretching your neck just a little too far to try to see up to the next level, and one of the statues grabs you and like thrusts you and throws you to the ground. And all 3 of these statues, there are a number more, but only 3, these 3 are moving. All 3 of these statues step away from their position, and they immediately try to like stomp your heads or whatever they can get under their feet. The 2 of you at least are in 2 separate combats right now. I need to know what Basso and Revel are doing.
Sure, with all this noise, we hear what's going on. And
Sure, yeah.
yeah, I don't think I can get up there quite in time because I've been lying on my stomach looking down a hole. So I think I'm going to jump up and rush to whoever's closest.
We'll say Obeha. Revel?
Okay. Gonna help brother Fionn.
Fantastic. Now, happily, these statues are individually, they're not made of a very tough substance. They crumble and break apart quite easily. Their individual endurance is only 5, and their combined endurance for 2 of them is 7. So it's a pretty easy fight as far as that goes. Obeha, I just need to know how you're exposed to danger right now.
Frankly, I'm less scared of the statues and more about like that big, like giant that
Keeping
was.
your eye on that, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Make a risk roll or a weak point roll, please.
Yeah. A 1.
A 1. Okay. Basso, how are you exposed to danger?
Oh, sorry.
I think I am, because I'm getting off my stomach and running towards the fight. I'm not prepared to fight. I didn't expect anything to be happening just yet.
Yeah, go ahead and make a weak point roll.
2.
All right, and let's go ahead and get the combat for these the 2 statues that you 2 are fighting. Obeha, you can roll at combat 2. Looking for 7 total.
Is a 7.
Look at that. However, Basso, your weak point was hit. Decide if you're going to mark armor or not. And Basso, narrate your combat.
I think as this giant foot of this statue, this rocky statue, comes down to crush into Obeha's head after being pushed down, Basso just jumps up and swings his heavy warhammer, breaking off a large chunk of the foot, and the statue instead topples down, but topples down on top of Basso, catching him in the shoulder, dislocating it. And I'm going to put my ruin up to 3.
And take a dislocated shoulder condition. Obeha, go ahead and finish off the other one.
Yeah, I think as like it's still like sort of coming to life, trying to like pull itself out of like the little like imagine enclave it's staying in. I think like Baiha just sort of like just pushes it forward, and I think like the stone behind it is of a harder material, so it just like sort of just like gets cracked
Kind of
against that.
smashes, yeah, up against it. Yeah, yeah. Meanwhile, at the exact same moment, or near the exact, or around the same time, Brother Fion, how are you exposed to danger right now? Oh,
You're
you're
muted.
muted.
I think this thing's big, heavy statue foot is on my windpipe.
Oh, nice. Go ahead and roll weak point.
Alrighty. There it is. Two.
Two. And how are you exposed to danger, Revel?
It's dark. I'm running in the
Fantastic.
dark.
Yeah,
Grab someone.
probably the candle got knocked over, right? Or is like kind of
Yeah.
scattered.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, go ahead and roll your weak point.
1.
And this would be a combat 2. Revel, you could roll it.
Okay.
Looking for 5 total.
hmm That was 7.
Brother Fion,
but
you are
it's
going
dark.
to take a hit. Decide if you are going to mark armor to absorb that hit or just increase your ruin. In any case, describe what happens to you, Brother Fion.
When does ruin reset?
Your ruin, you have to back at camp. You have to get someone to heal you.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's pretty bad.
Where are you at
Um,
right now?
no, only 3, but that just seems like a stiffer cost than just spending armor. So,
Well,
um,
keep this in mind though. Armor can absorb any number of ruin. So if you spend an armor on 1 ruin,
oh, I
you
did
might,
not realize that.
yeah, like because like armor can absorb 10 ruin or 1 ruin. Like it.
Yeah,
So
I just took. I'll take the ruin.
go ahead and describe what happens to you.
Um, so I get like remind me what it's doing exactly. Just kind of weighing on me.
Well, yeah, you said it was stepping on your windpipe.
Yeah, yeah.
So
So I think I like with remarkable agility in the manner of like a panicked cat start to scramble around, and then get like halfway out, but then it just like really gets down on my leg, and there's like a horrible cracking noise, and just goes like, oh
ouch. Um, did you break your leg?
no,
Uh,
at least injured it.
put injured leg as a condition as well.
I don't know if I
Rev
want to sign myself up for a broken leg.
yeah, maybe not. Revel, go ahead and describe destroying it.
Yeah, I just think Rebel is running towards it, and he draws his lance. Since it's stone, he won't use the masterwork sword, and just like hits it as if it was in a joust, and it forces the statue to topple over and break down.
Fantastic. Let's see if there's anything to get from these valuable. Baza, roll gold 7.
Gold 7. We all know how I rolled in gold, so this is Jason doing this on purpose. 1.
Not the worst result.
Not bad for me.
Yeah, not the worst result. Brother Fion, roll gold 5.
Okay. I gotta keep this thing in like a window that's always in front of me, otherwise I'm gonna keep forgetting it exists. Gold 5. All right. That's
Okay.
1.
1 gold worth of treasure can be recovered from both fights. You have to decide what that is, and then also you have to give these things a name so that they can be entered into the bestiary. I'm not too worried about the name at this time. You can figure that out back at camp, but I do want to know what you take from this thing and who's keeping it.
Could it be that they have like a little black diamond heart?
I love that. Yeah, like black stone or something. Yeah, that's great. Yeah. Who's keeping it? You or Revel or anyone?
I feel like Rebel should have it.
Thanks.
Are you all are you taking a black stone as well, Obeha and Vaso?
We have to fight for it.
Apparently, I do have 2 hunt tokens though, so
All right, I think because the thing it fell over onto me. I think it just so happens that the black crystal heart is right next to me, and I grab it and stuff it into my pocket.
Don't you want to kind of like smash all the rest of them now?
Kinda do.
Just...
Kinda do.
Fantastic.
I'm reinvigorated in my drive. I need to get my my horde built up.
We've got about 20 minutes of real world time left on this
Mhm.
delve. I will remind you all that you
Yeah.
need to acquire at least 1 gold worth of treasure.
Oh
Uh,
God.
Speaking of which, I will spend my 2 hunt tokens on to find some treasure.
Oh, okay. Well, how about we just say you find one of those gold comes from the other heart of the
Hmm.
other thing you destroyed.
Yeah.
And then I think, let me take a look at my thing real quick. You will also find um, a pile of it's like a pile of like finely ground powder that is it's this same substance their hearts are made out of, but like there's a little pile of powder of it. You can
Hmm.
collect it. It's worth 1 gold as well, or it could perhaps be used for something. Revel, Brother Fion, Basso, what are you all doing while Obeha's gathering treasure?
Does anyone have a way of meeting, like a means of determining whether the rest of these will also come to life if we try to, I don't know, smash their heads and take their diamond hearts?
Yeah, or also just like if we try to leave the place, also that's another very good question.
I will tell you that they seem to respond to you trying to climb up to the next level, or
Mhm.
in Obeha's case, thinking that's what you were trying to do. So that's
How
the one thing you would have learned.
high up are their how high up are their heads?
They're pretty tall. They're probably like 8 or 9 feet tall.
Which of us is the lightest?
Probably Obeha, but
Probably.
I go over to Abeja. I'm like, oh, come here for a second, if you could. Whew.
Why?
I just want you to get up on my shoulders, please. I'd like you to take this mace or whatever it's called,
Hmm.
this hefty cudgel of mine, and I'd like you to just be up that one's head if you will.
What would you give me
Just
for that?
I have very little to give right now. Um, I can give you, I suppose, this fine wool cloak of mine that I, or that or my spyglass. Dang, I already said the cloak.
All right. Okay. All right. Up I go, I guess.
so what is the plan? You're going to strike the head of one of them?
Just yeah,
Yeah.
get her like head level with it. Hand her a stone cudgel, a hefty cudgel, which seems like a good demolition type thing, and just try to wang it in one before it can do anything.
Hmm.
Okay. Um, do I want to put this in the realm of risk roll? No, there's no risk roll here. All of the statues on this level animate and
Oh fuck!
immediately move in to destroy you all.
Whoops.
You killed 3, so there's 9 remaining. Their combined endurance is, I have to kind of spitball this or eyeball this. It would be like 10. I need to know how you're exposed to danger, and please roll your weak point.
I'm fleeing.
You're not
Because
fighting?
I'm not fighting.
Where are you
Like,
fleeing to?
since like there is like that little tunnel down there, I'm going to down there because like I'm not dealing with this. This was a terrible plan, and I didn't want to do this in the first place.
So you're jumping down to the hole or into the corridor?
No, into the corridor, not the hole. I'm not jumping down 20 feet.
Obeha is running into the corridor. Obeha, the problem is you're up on Brother Fion's shoulders, and
Yeah, I'm willing to make a risk roll.
I think it might be a risk roll.
Uh,
Bazo, are you going to fight?
Also going to flee, but I'm going to try and force everybody else to flee first so that I can make sure everyone's out of the
Oh, I kind of like
ziggurat.
it. Like, do you want to like defend the position while everybody escapes? I think that'd be
Yeah,
pretty
and
good.
then I'll
Yeah.
escape too. Yeah.
Uh, Revel, Fiona, are you taking Bazo's advice and getting out of
No,
here?
I think I'm gonna stand beside Bazo because I have an injured leg and can't run very well.
Hey, I also have a suggestion for that. I think Bazo would give you his shovel because it's not going to be any use in here, and you can use it as a crutch.
Okay, but I just feel like this cudgel is good for smashing.
That's fair.
Brother,
I'm not saying you can't stay. That's your decision. I'm just saying I can give you my shovel to use as a crutch while we're down here.
Okay.
if Brother
I'll take
Fion and
that if I survive
Basso,
this.
if Brother Fion and Basso guard the position, Obeha, you can escape easily.
Okay.
Revel, what are you doing?
I think also escaping, yeah. So it's not a good plan. It's insane this, and also if two people are holding the position, why one more?
We could sort of retreat to like the entryway there so that they can't surround us.
Yeah, I think that's probably a good idea. I think you have to go 2 combat rounds with them. You can escape after that.
Oh,
Tell me how you're exposed to danger, Bazo.
I am trying to fight off a horde of animate statues with a dislocated shoulder and a person with a leg injury that I'm also trying to protect because he wouldn't run away.
It's not great. Roll your weak point, please.
2.
Fantastic. And what about you, Brother Fion? How are you exposed to danger?
I think the exact same reasons as Basso, but swap all the people. And also hubris.
I love it. What is your weak point?
Um, it is 4.
Because of the conditions that you both have, this is going to be a particularly hard fight. And because it's be a particularly hard fight, you are starting the combat at combat 4. Basso, please go ahead and roll combat 4. If you get 10 on the 2 highest dice, you defeat them.
8, and I got 2 2s.
Oh, that's not great. Bazo, this fight is not going well. Please describe what happens to you.
I think I am trying to push Brother Fion back into the corridor to make him run, and he is not running. He is fighting me, and I'm distracted. As this happens, I swing my warhammer at the closest statue, but I miss, and the momentum of the swing spins me slightly, and one of the statues raises a giant fist and just smacks again on my shoulder. And luckily I have moved my plate to make sure it covers everything before this fight started, so I am protected, but it still aches.
Oh, did it damage your plate?
Yeah.
Brother Fion, give me your part of the combat. What does it look like?
So, um, I think I am like like actively pushing against the attempts to keep me safe while shouting the thing I've written there. So like, I've got this, damn it! I'm not so old yet, and just like swinging madly with the cudgel. It's
And
sort
you
of
might and you might
like I
occasionally
don't
you
do
might
normal.
occasionally smash into one and bust it up, but there's more coming, right?
I think I'm also like pirouetting with the damn thing. This is an extremely weird spinny combat style.
Revel, you are in a corridor. Obeha's ahead of you. You can hear the combat breaking out. You can even hear the dysfunction between Basso yelling at Brother Fion. And do you turn back or do you keep going?
Could I try using my lightning bolt retro to destroy some of the statues?
Oh, to lower the endurance?
Yeah.
I think it's a great idea. Let's do the risk roll. The only fail condition is it doesn't work. And so, do you have a skill that will help you here?
Um, what about aiding? Since I am trying to aid them.
I'll take
Or
that. Yeah,
okay, I'll tell the
I'll take it. It's
coordinator.
good. Yeah, I think it works. Yeah.
So that's one for that. One black.
You can accept one devil's bargain. Who wants to offer
Yeah.
it? Or you can hear one devil's bargain.
No matter what, your lightning bolt electrifies that metal cage that we just came down in.
Ooh.
Well, I'm going to say that if you take that, it's going to force a risk roll on leaving the dungeon.
Okay. Any others?
You just get the one. That's it. Take it or leave it.
Okay, I'm taking that. Yeah.
2 light, 1 dark. If you get a 4 or 5, you reduce the endurance by 1. If you get a 6, you reduce it by 2.
I got a 4 dark.
What is your current ruin?
2.
All right, so your ruin goes up by 1. Describe your ritual. What does it look like?
Yeah, I think the general idea is that he tries to, pull energy from the air, pull the electric differential from the air, and then just concentrates that on his hand and throws it like Avatar style. And in this case, just the lightning goes and takes down maybe 1 or 2 statues. Which
I think
keep the
the
other.
I like to suggest that where the ruin comes from is because you normally have more time to prepare a
Yeah.
ritual, and so because you did it in kind of a hurry, the electricity is just kind of like you're not really in control of it, and so you take a bunch of electricity burns as well
Yeah.
as you send this bolt flying through. The two of you, Bazo and Brother Fion, you're there. Bazo, you're like trying to hold your position. Fion's like whirling around like a dervish. There's lightning bolts blasting statues, but it's only an endurance 9 now. Brother Fion, the combat roll is a combat 5. You need 9 on the 2 highest dice. And then you can
Okay,
both
and
run after this.
how many do I need to roll?
It's going to be combat 5.
Okay, okay. I think that's good.
That is good. That is a 6 and a 3.
Okay.
That is exactly what you need. Thank goodness for the lightning bolt, or you would not have defeated them.
Does Basso get hit again?
Basso does get hit again,
Ooh.
sadly. Basso, why don't you start?
I think as the lightning uh it flashes by me and I am temporarily blinded, and all I feel is the crushing weight of one of the giant fists of these statues coming down. It shatters my useless plate completely, and I have another dislocated shoulder. I think both of my I can still use my arms, but man, it hurts. I'm gonna have to get somebody to crack them back into place, pop them back in.
Fantastic. Revel, do you want to add a little bit more to the damage the lightning bolt's doing?
No, I think more that despite the initial light being blinding, it also helps them fight more because they can see what's around them.
Brother Fion, wrap up the last of this. What does it look like?
So does this mean we win, or that
Win.
we're able to get away?
No, you actually win. You can actually safely be in that chamber now.
So I think the lightning bolts also for some reason like freeze them in place. Um, and then we just roll in like smash. Just
You can
like
just kind of smash them up.
nope,
Yeah.
nope, 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 nope.
Eventually, they will all be smashed enough to where they're no longer a danger. Bazo, roll a gold 9, please.
Yeah.
You're doing this on purpose, making me do it. 1.
Oh no.
In all that chaos, you recover.
Still not bad for me.
You recover 1 intact of these black crystalline hearts. Who's keeping it?
That's yours if you want it. I feel like that was
Uh,
was a pretty heroic move.
do you have a gold brother, Fion?
No, but I have something else that I can use
Okay.
that I'm not worried about it, in short.
Mm-hmm.
I'm in
Okay.
favor of it going to Basil already.
Okay. I'll take it, yeah.
Well,
Or I guess this would already comprise us picking. I have like a thing I want to use. I guess like this would already comprise us picking through the shattered ruins, like this the roll we just did.
the gold roll covers all that. Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
If you have a hunt token, you can spend a hunt token to find perhaps another
I don't.
one.
I just have a surefire way to get a hunt token.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
I have this
Well, in that case,
horoscope.
you should probably take the gold.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
we have
I
7
think
minutes
I
left.
look at you. I give you a real dirty look when you take it, though.
Obeha, I will tell you what you see in the next chamber, eventually what you will all see in the next chamber. The corridor goes down about maybe 60 or 70 feet into a large multi-level chamber. It's like 2 levels, essentially. You'll need a torch to see much down here. but this part of the dungeon is sort of unlocked and accessible for the next group. We have the small matter of getting back to camp since the cage is now electrified. On the one hand, it might be safer because maybe the giant won't climb the cage now. On the other hand, you have to be very careful how you navigate. Or I need someone to come up with a plan for discharging it somehow.
Anyways, so Abeha brings out like their like ball of twine, and starts unraveling. So
Oh, just to unloose the
y-
magic. Yeah, that's
yeah.
good. Take us through the risk roll.
Uh, I've already stated what I'm intending to do, which is de-ritualize the cage. What can go wrong?
You unravel the stairs.
That is
The
pretty bad.
yeah, the lightning comes all at you instead.
You accidentally bind the lightning to the stairs forever.
Oh, making it difficult for every future delve down
Yeah,
here.
now it's just
Yeah, that's
electrified
true.
forever.
Yeah. These are all bad outcomes. Let's see how we do here, Obeya. Gather your dice.
I have a light die for the ritual skill as well as the twine. Devil's bargains.
I'll be nice and say you spend all your twine finally. It's all gone.
And that was what I was going to say. So
You've got one offer so far.
That was my idea too.
Man, please save me.
I want to do something with the woman in red.
Oh, remind me who that is?
That's with Alex.
Can
Is
I
that-
cross the streams that way?
I don't know anything about it, so
I don't
maybe
think
not.
so.
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah.
you, the unraveling also affects you, and you won't be able to use rituals for some time.
Oh
These are
God.
horrible devil's bargains. I thought mine was actually pretty tame, I thought, but
Jason, it's effectively like takes out like my service as well as like my ability to cast unravel. So
yeah.
it's like also really bad.
You might run into some twine somewhere.
No, I have not found twine anywhere when I play with you.
No matter what, the creature outside the cave will remember you.
Oh, you specifically.
You specifically.
Mm.
Oh, fuck you all.
You will take marked by the giant as a condition if you take that one.
I think thematically speaking, it's most honest to have myself unraveled even further.
Meaning,
Effectively, I lose access to my rituals for the next little while.
that sounds good. Take the condition unraveled to memorialize that, and roll your 2 light and 1 dark.
I think I should like specify it because I technically have like already unwound and whatnot. So
Oh,
I think
sure, yeah. Just make a note so we know.
yeah. Yeah, pulling at the threads. No rituals. So, anyways, I think God, I have to roll 2 light, 1 dark. A 4 light.
It works. I'm not interested in any further complication. Just describe how you de-electrify the shaft.
I think as my sort of twine has been woven in the appropriate way, I think it just like sort of unravels and we see the lightning itself as though it's being pulled apart, unraveling at its own threads together. And I think like sort of like if you are paying close attention to Abeha, they themselves look as though their being is also sort of pulling at the threads, as though they are being ripped apart at the seams.
The next section of the dungeon, which is called Nightingale Hall, again, that's something only we know as players, is now available for a future delve. There's also things to still discover in the Fulgarium.
Mm-hmm.
But with all that said, I need everyone to please pay your burden of 1 gold.
Mm-hmm.
Either money or something worth that much money, please. And once burden is paid, I will, wave goodbye.